Thank you for joining us for the final video of the Illumination Cancer Frontier series. This month, we highlight something most of us have experienced before: loss from cancer. Sharon John is a Foundation for Barnes-Jewish Hospital board member, as well as a successful businesswoman who lives in and is immensely proud of St. Louis.
My name is Sharon Price John, and I'm the CEO and president of Build-A-Bear Workshop, and I've been on the foundation for about 6 years. It's a great source of pride each year when the U.S. News and World Report comes out and, Barnes-Jewish or the Children's Hospital or Siteman Cancer Center is ranked on there. The research, the work, the innovation, the thought, the heart that goes into everything that they do. They're really on the cutting edge of so much that's changing in the healthcare system today. Even in just my time on the board, you've seen improvements and changes and innovations that have made a difference. The impact that cancer can make on people's lives, not just in the moment or the process of you watching a loved one suffer through it, but then the hole that's left when they're gone, it lingers. My mother suffered with cancer for about 15 years. She was diagnosed when I went off to college, and with breast cancer. It got into her lymph system. There were constant struggles with the cancer reappearing in different areas, and we did go through hospice, and watching my daughter at 3 years old playing with my mother in those last days. When you know it's the last days, and you're thinking about the generational impact of that, you're just working through memories that she won't have, my daughter and my mother won't have. Well, baking cookies or whatever, spend the night parties, story time, Christmas morning. It's not ever going to happen. And that's hard. My mother, who had always been looking forward to being the best grandmother ever, which I knew she could have been, never even got to meet my second 2 children or see so much of what's happened in my life. It's often little things that haunt you. The fact when your second child rolls over for the first time, years later, you still pick up the phone with the intention of calling your mother. You never get over it. I pass on stories of my grandmother to my children. That generational hole of them not even being able to have those stories to pass on to their kids. It's like a missing link. You do work around it, and we move on, and people are survivors, and it's amazing how much we can heal. We can do this. It takes time, it takes money, it takes the brilliant, brilliant minds of people that work at Barnes-Jewish and at Siteman. But when you see the progress that's been made, you believe that it's possible. And I have to believe that it's possible. Whether it's touching your life directly or not, it is. Because if you know someone that's been impacted directly, then you've been impacted. Because it affects them. A grandparent, a parent, a spouse, a child. We have an opportunity to make a difference. And it's not as if we don't have a body of proof that we're making progress with the donations that you so generously have given. The choices that you make now can positively impact the future. And whether that is in terms of helping people who are diagnosed, prolonging that, or eventual eradication, I think that this should be the generation where we stop breaking that link and start filling those holes back up. So we're coming up on the Illumination Gala, which supports the Cancer Frontier Fund and Siteman Cancer Center. And it's such an extraordinary time for you to find that generosity and give what you can to help that amazing organization continue their valued work in helping us find a way to not have a future with cancer.
Wow. Thank you, Sharon. And thank you to all of you who have shared your stories with us. We are in this together. Be sure you join us on our continued journey to a cure at the virtual Illumination Gala on June 5th. Your support ensures the physician researchers at Siteman Cancer Center can continue to do the incredible work which is moving us forward to a world without cancer. See you at Illumination.